You are going to listen to the nicest host, Mr. Navraj Singh.
Hello to everyone, I am Navraj Singh and how are you? Hopefully fine, I think. Today I will show you something nice, something that I created. I will show you the difference, as you can see, the difference between technologies, between the decades. I will try to focus more on war technologies and how it affected them. The decades that I will focus more are 1910 to 1919, then 1940 to 1949, and 1990 to 1999. I will start in a few seconds. Okay, so first I will start with 1910 to 1919. The precise year is 1915. The new technology at that time was the gas mask. This was really good. As you can see in the image, this was the first type of mask at that time. The gas mask was made in Canada, developed by Cluny McPherson in 1915. Inventor of the first gas masks used by the military on many occasions. The protection can last for 8 hours, some chemical can reach to a limit of 20 hours. The image shows a World War I British helmet mask. It was the first mask created in the 50s in Canada and it was used a lot by the military. This represents the 1910 to 1919, a new technology back at that time. So this means that all that time the mask in the war was a big step. Now we have better gas masks and other types of masks. It is important because of the war at that time. We learned how to create protective materials and things such as this gas mask and other things. It is important. Without importance, no one will invent this. So now I will move to the next slide. 1940 to 1949. This was the next invention at that time. Ready? The invention was the G Suite. This picture shows the G Suites that helped the pilot to use a military jet or plane in a healthy way. The Wheeler, our friends, invented G Suites, also known as an anti-gravity suit, is a flighting clothes used by pilots and astronauts who are exposed to high amounts of acceleration force, G force. It is made to stop blackouts and G-locks. G-lock is like to prevent the blood to rotate in other ways. In short words, blood malfunction. With the use of this technology, pilots are able to protect themselves against fast acceleration. The photographer displays a flying suit worn over a pair of MSF 830 anti-G suit trousers and a cummerbund. So, as I read, they started to invent more technologies for the war. Today, astronauts go into space, especially in the ISS, known as International Space Station, so they will have better G suites, the suites that must have a lot of protections. Okay, so now the last decade, the 90s, from 1990 to 1999, specifically 1996. This decade is important because it advanced a lot. What we now have is thanks to this invention. Ready? The 56K bits modem system. As you can see in the image, this phone was the first phone that had this feature. It is more powerful and fast to call and receive calls. By 1996, Dr. Brent Townshend had developed the 56K modems. For leased line modems, 56K bit per second rates had been offered. The phone line is now faster thanks to modern technologies. It demonstrates the significant advancement in phone communications at the time. A phone with the highest speed available at that time is seen in the image. Yes, this was the future at that time. Now we have smartphones that have other features such as gaming, social cameras, now cameras with the S and more. We should be proud of this. So as I showed to you, these decades that I showed were really important for us because they had a lot of new technology, and I am sure that people in the future will study everything that we have now. This is what they did for the best in war. I hope that this was really helpful, and Navraj out!